Hello, family of light. Thank you for joining this live event. It's the first live event after like 3 weeks or so. I have to take some time off, being off grid and all that stuff. So that was happening. But now I'm back and we're going to start these new events with a general clearing meditation. That's how it's going to start, and in the next weeks we're going to do some new stuff basically. And in general, like what is happening, anyone who is watching right now or you're just watching the replay, like some intense stuff are happening energetically right now, so not easy. That's also why I've been missing for quite some time. I was also working on my own stuff. I think I'm going to take this out. Okay, it's much better this way. I'm missing my own headphones, so yeah. I'll put it back during the meditation. So in general, like many intense stuff are happening energetically, like throughout the world and just in general. And yeah, it's intensifying so many things in our lives, and especially things that are not in alignment. For example, just in a physical plane, for example, if you have some kind of illness or like this some kind of discomfort or something that you've been like struggling with, like a disease or some kind of condition that is like reoccurring over and over again, all these little things, maybe it's not a little thing for some people, but all these little things like come back and intensify. And for example, in my case, I managed to overcome my joint issues pretty well, especially in my leg, my hips, and my knees. But during these periods when something intense is happening energetically, it comes back for some reason. But otherwise, I'm really good. So I'm doing really well on that, managed to heal it pretty well. And yeah, it's pretty good. But for some reason, it comes back during these periods. And also, many people have been struggling with like ear problems, like hearing problems. Also, the ear is connected with the throat, so throat issues. Oh, we have high vibrations. Hello, thank you for joining. And we also have Caroline. Hello, thank you for joining. Sending you all much love wherever you're joining us from. And yeah, back to the throat issues. I haven't had that in the past few weeks, but I had some ear issues, which was insanely annoying and uncomfortable. So, and also the energies and like the frequency, I felt like the frequency of the planet is like shifting. And I felt like we're being like bombarded by these like impulses that are like coming from within the earth and like just like coming out from the core of the earth. And my super sensitive ear, like I had an ear infection for like 2 weeks. That's also why I haven't made any live events. I managed to get some kind of ear infection in my right ear, and it was super, super difficult because it's a very our ears are very sensitive, and also it was like it was like I don't know, like it had inflammation in it. I'm not sure if that's how you call it, but yeah, it had inflammation in it. I could barely hear. And also like this like pulsating thing like emanating from the planet, and also having a heat wave just like coming and going. We constantly experience this like atmospheric pressure, and it was not a good combination. I eventually like went to a doctor and they helped me with it, and I found out that I had yeah, like by the way, like ear problems. Like in recent years, I've been losing gradually my hearing. So I had difficulty. I really started having difficulty hearing stuff. My wife was like making jokes about me that I'm like on the level of, I don't know, like a retired person, like in their 70s or something, that she's next to me and I can't really hear her well. And this ear problem came up and I went to a doctor. And I found out that I had earwax deposits like calcified deep in my hearing canal conducts, or I don't know how you call those. So I had those like petrified little ear thingies, earwax deep in my ear, and that's why I was not able to hear. And this damn infection was even bugging me even more, because that little calcified earwax was like puncturing somehow my inflamed ear thingy, and it was very bad. But now I can hear super well, so it was well worth it going to the doctor. And yeah, I can hear now in full HD. It is amazing. I have completely forgotten what it is like, and I still haven't adjusted to it, so it's going to be very interesting. But yes, let's see who has joined us. We have Higher Vibrations. Jenny, hello. You're from Bellingham, Washington. Thank you for joining. And we have Nilzab132. Much love. Thank you for joining. Okay, so yes, now that more people are joining us. Okay, so Higher Vibrations, I'm so happy you are improving. Yes, thank you. I'm also very happy. My wife was like joking about me yesterday that I was like a 3-year-old at Christmas. I came home from the doctor and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm hearing so many subtle sounds and noises throughout the house, and everything sounds different. And I've been listening to a lot of music, to my favorite music, like songs and stuff, and it's a completely new experience. So yeah, it's very interesting. And also, like, on a side note, with like the new earth and like things changing, like many people are talking about that. Yeah, like we, like the old and new earth is kind of, we're experiencing both to a certain extent, but like the new earth energies are materializing and it is already here. And I've been sensing and actually like seeing that manifest in the physical for us. And now, since I spent like 2 weeks in my hometown, we have to help out my parents with something. And we moved 2 weeks there. That's also why we haven't had live events. Very busy 2 weeks. But yeah, like I haven't spent so much time in my hometown. And it's a place that I didn't really enjoy being at, basically. I moved out when I was 19. And yeah, I just didn't really like being there. Like I grew up there, so I know what it was like. And it was like this very dense place that like didn't like refuse to change and adapt to things, or to like reinvent itself or improve anything. And since basically I could recall any memories of me living there, everything was just like degrading, and like people were leaving, and it was just in general not a very high vibe place to be. So that's also why I moved out when I was 19. And now we spend more time there, and I was shocked how well things are going there. So in the past, I don't know, like 4 or 8 years, there have been like a huge effort to like restore everything and to improve everything. And also many new things, opportunities have risen there. And also the people have changed, which is like very strange. Like people are like so nice and like so open now. So I'm not sure if it's because my perception and if I have changed and thus I'm perceiving new stuff, or did actually like people are changing there as well. So it was altogether, it was a very positive experience what we had there for 2 weeks. It was incredibly surprising for me. So, but yeah, it was awesome to see that the new earth is actually manifesting. So in some places it's not as evident, but there it was like super evident. Like, okay, like some huge shifts are occurring here. And like it is materializing itself gradually in the physical as well. And I bet like many people have also observed, like if you tune out, or if you refuse to even like listen to all the negativity and crap that is like being poured through media constantly, then you actually can see and observe that, hey, like many good things are happening throughout the world. Like many good things are changing, coming in, materializing. And yeah, like I won't say like ignore the bad stuff, but yeah, like focus on the things that you want to see more of. So if you're like constantly with all your attention and focus you're on the negativity, like what is wrong with the world and all the horrors and terrible things that are happening, then basically you're amplifying that in the world. And that is why the media is pouring that into your consciousness 24/7, because they want you to amplify the chaos and disruption and disorder in the world. So yeah, but the only way to like overcome that is that not by going against the chaos or the unpleasant stuff, but actually like reinforcing and amplifying the things that we actually do prefer. Because like if you like go against and attack and you want to destroy something, then basically you're just adding more negative energy and amplifying the already chaotic energies that are here in the world. So yeah, we still need to learn how to do that properly. But yeah, like I'm not sure like who talked about it is like okay, I'm not going to say about that because I don't want to trigger any bots or something. So Higher Vibrations has been writing in some stuff. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, you can hear now. Yay, yes. It is very incredible. Like, it's something very basic that I have forgotten what it is like to hear. I gotten so used to not hearing things. Okay, so High Vibrations, energy spike starts tomorrow. Yeah, like you talked about that, it's going to be on Fridays. We're going to have some kind of solar flare or storm. Okay, and it's going to happen throughout the next week. On Sunday, Northern Hemisphere. Large surge for a solar flare, but it isn't scary thing. Like a spiritual ceremony for each of us. Upgrades. Awesome. Increased ascension symptoms for a little bit too. Yeah. So yeah, like regarding the symptoms that you can experience during these periods, and I think we've been in this type of period for quite a few weeks, or maybe even a month now, of like this intense energy coming in, amplifying things in our life. Like this haven't really subsided that much, or at least I haven't observed it. But yeah, like it's going to become more intense because the sun is bombarding us with some activating energies. And the best way to like deal with it is like, if you can, like try to slow down, try to not to do as many things if that is something that you can do in your life. And like put time aside for yourself to rest, to recalibrate, to do something that recharges you. If it is possible, like go out to nature, spend some time outside, do something with plants, animals, and just in general, like try to take care of yourself as best as you can under the circumstances, and just try to like rest and take care of yourself. Like that's the key here. And the things will like even out a bit. It won't be as rocky and difficult, basically. Just like with Mercury retrograde, like people are afraid of Mercury retrograde, but yeah, like that's a great time for reflection, like going inwards, like taking a step back and like reflecting on like where your life is at the moment. And it's not a great time to like start new things or do something really big, because it's not a good period for that, basically. And also like these intense activation periods are not the best to like start something big or new, in my opinion. It may be for some people, but in my experience, it is not really. Okay, so High Vibrations. My soul is calling me to move slow, even when my body and mind are motivated. So weird. Strange sensation. Yes. Yeah, like I think it's because here, like in our society, especially the Western society, like we have this conditioning of like you always have to like do something and running around all day long. We have 111 things to do and take care of. And we have to be productive and like do stuff. And yeah, like that's the conscious mind, that's the ego mind, and also the body, basically. But like the soul, the higher version of you is like in no hurry anywhere. Like the soul has all the time in the universe. It is in no hurry at all. So yeah, sometimes it is very beneficial to tune into that as well. Okay, so Colin, hi Guardian, hello. I read the Kabbalion over the last couple of days because of your announcements regarding this meditation. Most illuminating book I've ever read. Thank you. Yes, and also Hannibal, thank you for all your being. Thank you for joining. Yes, like I've heard about transmutation and all these stuff like before also reading the Kabbalion, but like that was also like the first book that actually like addressed this concept of like what it is like and what does it stand for really. And anyone who has read or has not read the Kabbalion yet, it is a very good start, and it's like an awesome introduction to Hermetic philosophy, like alchemy, mental transmutation, the 7 Hermetic principles, or like the 7 cosmic laws that govern and create everything. It's a great starting point if you want to go into spirituality, metaphysics, magic, or however you want to call it. It's an awesome book. It's very small, like it's almost like a notebook, but it has everything in it. It's an amazing book. Like it was a huge, I think it was one of the most impactful reads that I had like 10 years ago. It was insane how much it helped me. Yes, Leah, the Kabbalion is amazing. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, and there are also other Hermetic writings as well. But yeah, like if you're just starting out, or maybe you're just had your awakening experience and you're new to this whole energy thing or spirituality, it's an amazing place to start, basically. But there are other Hermetic books as well. For example, I think, I don't remember the guy's name. It's called the Hermetica. That's relatively new. I really enjoyed that one. You can also have the Corpus Hermeticum, like that's something from the Middle Ages. I didn't really enjoy that. I found it very boring. But yeah, I found it very boring. It's like repeating the same thing over and over again. But yeah, like the Kabbalion is short and to the point. Highly recommend it. And if you want to go even deeper, then you have the Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean. That's also very cool, although that kind of like blends into other stuff as well. And if you want to check out, I think you have it in the description of this video, yeah. Like I have also did a channeled book, The Teachings of Thoth the Atlantean, and yeah, like you can read it for free. It's in the description below. I also made an audio book with it, and it's also like a continuation of those teachings, basically. Okay, so since we kind of drifted from the topic, so today we are going to do a transmutation, transformative meditation, and the very basic principle that we're going to use is bring forth the high vibrational energy that is going to transform density for us, basically. So alchemy, in a nutshell, is taking density, deconstructing it, and reforming it into something higher vibrational. And for that to work, you have to like invoke and bring through higher vibrational energies so they can do that for you. Because by law, like everything that is on the lower planes obeys that which comes from above. So let's see, I will have to give an example. So maybe you have accumulated some dense energies in your body, or I know, like, let's go a bit more extreme. Maybe you have some kind of attachment, or you have, yeah, like some kind of attachment, or you have some kind of nasty stuff lurking around in your house or in your field, and you want to get rid of it, or you want to transform it. And to do that, you have to like bring forth higher vibrational energies. The best way to do that, for example, is to like call upon Archangel Michael to do the transmutation for you, to like bring forth those energies. He will hold those energies and like conduct the entire transformational process. And like everything that is in not alignment with that transformation, with that higher energy coming in, either will be transformed into higher vibrational energies, or it will just simply like leave. It will leave your experience, basically, and you may never see or hear about it again. But yeah, like the point is you are able to transform density into the light of life, basically. And this can be applied to many things. For example, like if you have some kind of condition in your body, also this is how like hands-on healing works or remote healing works. Like either you or the other person like has something accumulated in their body. It may also have like physical, it may like also come through into the physical, since those energies have accumulated to such an extent that your physical body is like exhibiting those symptoms already. And you can use the same method for that as well, like bringing in the higher vibrational energies and like transforming that density in the body, in your field, maybe assisting another person doing that. And in general, that's how it works. And in our meditation, first we are going to do some relaxation, like letting out all the tension, all the busyness. Like ideally, if you can do that, that's great. But if you have left some of it inside of you, like that's also a bit of density, which will be transformed during the meditation. So if you feel that you still have some kind of stuck energy inside of you, that's totally cool. So we're going to get rid of that. And we have Donna. Hello. Hello, Donna. Thank you for joining. Aloha, soul family. Representing the Valley of Golden Disc CO. Much love. Thank you. Okay, and we have Joe too. Been doing the inner work and staying grounded. Love to all. Yes. Yeah, like staying grounded during this period is super, super important, since we're receiving so many divine masculine energies from the sun. Like working with Mother Earth's energies is like a good counterbalance to like even things out inside of our lives and bodies. So yeah, back to the meditation, which we're going to start very soon. In general, we're going to do a relaxation part in the beginning so we can focus more, so we have a much more clearer and calmer body and mind. And after that, we are going to work with the transformational energies and like everything that has accumulated in our bodies, fields, or maybe even around us. Like we are going to work with those energies and we are going to transform them. And I think we're going to leave some parts, like I'm not going to speak through all of it. And there are going to be parts where I'm just going to like let you experience what you need to experience and like try not to distract you during it. But yeah, there can be also surprising parts, because like this is what I think about the meditation, but usually unexpected turns can happen. So I just go with the flow and see what happens. Okay, let's put in some music. Okay, so I see plenty of us have joined, so thank you for joining, being here. I'm not sure how much you're going to... Okay, I'm not going to... I wanted to like try out my singing bowl, but I think the microphone is not going to record it properly, so we're not going to experiment with that today. So, okay. So take a comfortable seated position. With your back straight. Okay. And we're simply going to start with some breathing exercises at the beginning to clear out all the density, all the busyness, all the gunk and unpleasant stuff from our bodies, so we can move to the next part. So let us start by breathing in through the mouth, through the nose, and letting it out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, and let it out through the mouth. And as you're breathing in, expand your belly, fill up your lungs, then let it all out. Let it flow right out. Breathe in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. Take deep circular breaths. Try to expand your lungs and fill them as much as you can, but not to an extent that is this uncomfortable. Just simply stretch your capacity of breathing in. Let it all out. Breathe in deeply and let it out. Let all the tension and busyness flow right out. And as you're breathing in and out, feel how your body and mind is becoming more relaxed. You are letting go of all the tension. You are letting go of all the busyness. And as you're breathing in and out, you're becoming more relaxed, more calm and clear. And as you're breathing in and out, feel how your feet are becoming more relaxed. Feel your legs, how they are becoming more relaxed. All the tension is flowing out. All the busyness is flowing out. Your back is becoming more relaxed. Your chest and belly is becoming more relaxed. You're simply holding your back straight in a comfortable and relaxed position, allowing perfect flow of energy for your body. And as you're breathing in and out, feel how your fingers and hands are becoming more relaxed. Feel how your arms and shoulders are becoming more relaxed. You're letting go of all the tension. You're letting all the tension flow out from your arms, hands. Feel how your neck and the back of your head is becoming more relaxed. And as you're breathing in and out, feel how your forehead, eyebrows are becoming more relaxed. Your eyelashes are becoming heavier. Relax your cheeks, your jaw. You may even leave your mouth a bit open. For now, your entire face has become relaxed. Breathing in and out. And if any tension may arise in the body, it is perfectly alright. You can simply use your breaths to breathe in peace and clarity, and to let out and let go of all the tension, let go of all the busyness. And simply flow and go into a deep state of clarity and relaxation. And to know that everything is all right. All is flowing in perfect alignment for the highest good of all concerned. And as you're breathing in and out, as your body is becoming more relaxed, take all the busy thoughts, all the things that you want to do or have to do later, take them all and put them in a box and put them aside, out of reach and out of sight. They will be there later, but we don't need them right now. We don't need them right now, because we're going into a deep and pleasant state of relaxation. And now we ask the ego mind to step aside for the duration of this activity. We greatly value the perspective of the ego mind, but now we ask it to be merely the observer. For what is about to happen is of great benefit to all. We thank the ego mind and ask it to step aside. Now take another deep breath in and let it out. And as you're breathing in and out, we're going into a deep and pleasant state of relaxation, a state of clarity and purpose, a state of deep transformation, a state of activation and healing, a state where you know that everything that is of your highest good in alignment with your soul's journey will happen in perfect alignment. And now, as you're breathing in and out, with all your intention, go down into the center of your heart. Be there. See and feel what it is like to be in your heart center. And as you're breathing in and out, visualize a beautiful spark of fire in your heart center. akin to a divine candle flame burning in the night. Illuminating everything around it. And this beautiful fire is made out of white iridescent light, encompassing all spectrums of the rainbow, moving and dancing inside your heart. It is the spark of your soul. It is a fractal of the central sun that is always inside of you. It is the force that is giving you life in this form and the next. It is you in the most purest sense, the part of you that moves from one life to the other, the part of you that can never be extinguished or lost. You can simply forget it or lose connection to it due to your belief systems, but it is always there. It is always inside of you, this part of you, and it can never leave you. And now, if you choose, you can work with this divine force that is inside of you. Make it stronger. Let it be more potent so it can help you transform your life. So you can bring forth more of your divine self in this form. Express it more. And it is also the force through which we are going to transform density. And as you're breathing in and out, focus on the eternal fire burning inside your heart, gently moving here and there, flickering, becoming larger a bit, illuminating more inside of you and around you. And now we ask the eternal fire to come forth from the center of our heart, from the depths of our soul, to come forth and flow through all our being, to flow through all our body. Visualize and feel how the eternal fire is flowing from the center of your heart to all parts of your body. Traveling through your veins and nervous system to all nice corners, all parts and corners of your body. Flowing gently. We ask the eternal fire to flow through all our bones and joints. To flow through all our muscles. Mranayanana Karosho Yatrashamana Itakoyoshakata ite Shinranana Yatrama Shetapa Yatrahanana Yatroko Yatairada. We ask the eternal fire to flow for all our organs and soft tissues. Regina yana rashacha narakashacha treshuata yakorosha. Radranaya trakashoka yitiwa yeshawata dayashwara. Visualize and feel how the eternal fire is flowing through all parts of your body, flowing gently, ever extending from the center of your heart. It may also extend beyond the boundaries of your physical body, into your field, into your aura. It is also flowing through all energy centers and pathways in your body, moving gently, flowing nicely for all parts of your being, coming forth infinitely from the center of your heart. You may also see your heart center becoming almost as a star or the sun inside of your body, emanating in all directions the eternal fire, extending it even beyond the boundaries of your body. And now we ask the eternal fire to transmute all density, fear, doubt, all limiting belief systems, to transform them into the light of life, so we can use them in positive and constructive ways. And let your imagination guide you to different parts of your being where you may be visualizing or feeling some kind of density being accumulated, or some stuck energies here and there. You may see them as like smoke or a dark mist, or maybe some parts of you that have calcified, or maybe they have a dense black tar-like substance over it, or maybe some parts that have become almost as dense and dark as coal. Let your imagination guide you to whatever parts you're led. This may also be the cause of some kind of physical symptom that you're experiencing. It may be something new, or something that you've been experiencing throughout your life, or it has been coming back from time to time. It is perfectly all right, for you have the power to transmute it. You have the power to transform all density within and without. And thus, this is your own being, your own body. You have full dominion over it. And you can transform it. You can let go of all the energies, belief systems, everything that is attached to that, or everything that has caused that specific thing in your being. And the eternal fire will assist you with it. For it is the eternal transformational force of the cosmos. It is generating and regenerating everything. It is the purest embodiment of creation itself. And this force is always inside of you, And you can always use it whenever you feel necessary. And the more you work with it, the more potent it will become. And now, from the center of your heart, shoot up a beam of light, exiting through your crown chakra, going up to the central sun, from where it comes back down again, through your entire body, exiting through the root chakra, and going down into the core of Mother Earth, then coming back up again, through your entire body, passing through all energy centers of your body, and shooting up again to the central sun, coming back down to the core of Mother Earth, then up again, up and down, creating this continuous flow up and down, connecting the central sun and the core of Mother Earth, which is also a smaller central sun. And for the ease of visualization, you can simply visualize yourself being a pillar of fire or a pillar of light that is connecting the central sun above and the core of Mother Earth below, and your own little central sun, which is your heart center, is in the exact middle of this pillar of fire, connecting heaven and earth, connecting the Divine Father with the Divine Mother, bringing the two creational forces of the cosmos into one, also balancing out the two principles within yourself, balancing out the masculine and feminine, creating a perfect flow, an energy of generation and regeneration within yourself, further acting as a catalyst in your growth and in your life's journey, further enabling yourself to embody more of your divine self in physical form. For the more you are in balance and in tune with your higher self, the more you will be able to bring forth the melodies of heaven, the more you will be able to embody more of your true and highest potential in this life. Just simply feel this experience of connecting heaven and earth, being this pillar of fire, connecting the central sun and the core of Mother Earth, in this beautiful continuous flow of divine energies, and knowing that you are at the center of your power, where you can create, transform, shift and move, express your creativity, bring in all your gifts and codes. And now we are going to access some codes which will assist you in transforming more density within the body and mind, so you can further allow yourself to be more of who you are, to be lighter, to be brighter, and just in general having a more fulfilling experience here on planet Earth. And now that we're connecting heaven and earth, we ask the 7 archangels, Archangel Michael, Uriel, Raphael, Sandalphon, Metatron, Gabriel, and Azrael, to guide and protect us throughout this transmutation, to hold space for us, lend us your strength, lend us your wisdom, so we can also be child of the light. And now observe how the eternal fire is also flowing through, coming forth from the center of your heart. And now your entire body is becoming one with the eternal fire. And now once more, let your imagination guide you to different parts of your body or field Maybe you have something stuck in your aura. Maybe you have something stuck in your home. Wherever it may be. Just simply let your imagination guide you and go to the first thing that comes to your attention. Don't rationalize it. Don't put it into boxes or give them labels. Just go with the first impression that comes into your mind. And now that you have found those spots or places, we ask the eternal fire to flow through these parts, to flow around and through these parts. Alleviating the density. Now we ask the eternal fire to transmute all this density, all stuck energies, limiting belief systems, transform them into the light of life. Let the eternal fire flow through these parts, dissolving the density. And if any emotions, memories, thoughts, belief systems, maybe a person or an event may come up that is connected to that dense part in your being, let it come forth so you can see it, so you can acknowledge it for the purpose of healing it and letting go. Feel and see how those dense energies are becoming lighter. They are gently dissolving. Some energies may feel the need to leave your system, and others are being transmuted into white light and reuniting with the perfect flow of your body. And now the eternal fire is transmuting all density, fear, doubt, into white light, into higher vibrational energies, so they can be used in a positive and constructive way for the highest good of all life. And as you're breathing in and out, you are still this pillar of fire, transmuting density within and also around you. Feel how you're becoming lighter. Feel how you're becoming more peaceful and more integrated. And now you are solely and purely made out of the eternal fire, for all the density has been transmuted. Everything has been integrated, and all is in perfect alignment with your soul's journey. And now you have the opportunity to extend this transmutational energy to someone else, maybe a group of people or a single individual, maybe an animal companion, your home, a place, or maybe your entire world. Whatever you are guided to do, simply be this pillar of fire connecting heaven and earth, and from the center of your heart, extend this divine fire to that individual or group of people, to that place, or maybe to your entire world. And know that all who have come and appeared inside your mind are in alignment with this healing. They are connected to you, and you are connected to them. And now extend this divine gift from the center of your heart to them. See and feel how the eternal fire is flowing around them, through them, all around. Flowing gently, flowing smoothly from the center of your heart. And now we ask the eternal fire to transmute all density, all fear, doubt, all limiting belief systems, everything that is holding us back from reaching our highest potential. Assist us in reaching the next step in our journey. Help us in gaining alignment and healing in life for the highest good of all life. See and feel how the eternal fire is coming forth from the center of your heart, flowing through and around all these people. assisting them in their growth. And if it is the case, as the same way as you have transmuted density within your own self, let your imagination guide you to this one or two individuals being, to certain parts of their being where some stuck energy resides. Go there, observe it, and if permission has been granted, transmute this density in their being the same way as it has been transmuted within you. We ask the eternal fire to transmute all density, fear, doubt, to transform it into the light of life, and reintegrate everything in perfect alignment. Visualize how the eternal fire is flowing through their being, dissolving all density. And see how their being is becoming lighter as the eternal fire is flowing through them gently. Some energies may leave the body, and others who choose to remain are being transmuted into light. And as the eternal fire is flowing through them, see how their own heart center is being activated more and more. How the same divine spark is pulsating within their being just as it is in yours. And now the same divine spark shines brightly in their hearts, illuminating their entire being. And now the eternal fire has purified their being, activated their being, and all dense energies have been transmuted into the light of life and reintegrated in perfect alignment assisting them in their growth. And know that it is done. It is done. We thank the eternal fire and all the heavenly realms for their assistance in this beautiful transformation. Now take a deep breath in, breathe in these divine energies, make them your own. And as you're breathing in and out, experience this peace, tranquility, and a simple joy of being in perfect alignment with your highest self. Enjoying the state where you have your heart open and activated. Enjoying the state when you're letting all this divine love pour through your heart into this world. Just simply breathe in and out. And as you're breathing in and out, bring in and integrate more of your being. Reintegrate all aspects of yourself in perfect alignment. Bringing back all your gifts, all your memories, all lost parts of yourself, and reintegrate them in perfect alignment. And as you're breathing in and out, gently reintegrate all parts of yourself, coming back into full alignment and full integration. Bringing back and reintegrating all parts of yourself. Integrate them back into your physical body. Reintegrate back everything into perfect alignment. Reintegrating in your physical body. For now, you're slowly starting to come back to full awareness, to being present in your physical reality. And now that you have reintegrated all parts back into perfect alignment, you are starting to become more aware of your physical body. And now you're very much aware of your physical body, and you may even move parts of it, for you have been sitting still for quite some time. Now you're perfectly integrated and fully present in your physical body. You're fully aware of your physical body and are capable of moving it. You can also breathe a bit more quickly, for you are awakening, becoming fully present and fully alert. And as you're coming back up again into full awareness, you're starting to become aware of your physical surroundings. And now you're fully aware of your physical surroundings as well, for you're starting to become fully present and fully alert in this now moment in your physical reality. Now you're coming back up again, being perfectly reintegrated in your physical body, becoming fully present and fully alert. Fully capable of continuing your day, or in the case if you're going to bed, you will have a nice and restful sleep, regenerating all of your being. And now you have fully come back, and now you have fully and completely integrated, becoming fully present and fully alert in this now moment. On the 13th of June, just 13 is a very transformational number. And I welcome you back to full awareness, being fully present and fully alert in this now moment, wherever you may be, in your office, in your home, in the bedroom, or maybe in your car in some cases. I hope you had a very pleasant experience, a very transformational experience, and know that this is something that you can always do on your own. You can also revisit this recording to serve as a guide, but you're fully capable of recreating this transformation within yourself. You have not used anything that is outside of you. This force is always within you, It is always there for you, and you can always use it to create, to transform, to do amazing stuff. And the more you use it, the easier it will be, and the more potent it will be. Oops. And I welcome all of you back. I hope you had a nice and pleasant meditation experience. Okay, I see we have Mina with us. Thank you for joining. And also Carmenina, thank you for being here. Mary, hello, love and light, thank you. And Milijana, hello from Madeira. Okay, I have not heard about that, but it has a nice name. We also have Heather, thank you for joining. Vipasi, thank you. James Turman, hey, awesome, thank you. Thank you for joining and writing in. Thank you, this was my first meditation with you. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed it. We have many more, and we will be doing most likely one next week too. And we have Julie, merci, thank you. I'm still a bit almost like I had to sleep, but I'm also going to sleep soon, so it was a very good starting point for me. Oh, this chair. Okay. Yeah, like during the last part, like took out my headphones because I heard some kind of weird sound in the background, and I think a snail like got caught in the filter of the aquarium, and then the propellers were like rotating the house of the snail in the plastic tube, so it was a very strange sound. But now it's silent. I guess the propeller crushed the poor snail, so it's over. Okay, so Hannibal, every time the experience, I am happy I met you during my transitioning timeline. Awesome, thank you very much. Yeah, like I also remember you writing in for maybe half a year now, so thank you. I may be also confusing many of you, so sorry about that. For some reason, yeah, like, but no, in the chat, I see, like, you know, like there's this new thing on YouTube, those handles that I know, like you write at Jay Zoltan or something, and like it takes you to my channel or to whomever's channels you do it. And I so hate it so much. Like when people write comments, they write next to your avatar, I don't see your name. I see your YouTube handle, which can be some kind of gibberish something with a long number at its end, and I don't know who it is, but at least in the chat it writes your name, so that is awesome. Okay, so I thank everyone for joining. It was awesome to do a meditation with you guys after 3 weeks or so, I guess. And next week, if everything is going well, we're going to have a joint live event with Higher Vibrations. We also haven't talked for quite some time, and we have a lot of things to discuss, especially like things that are happening energetically in the world, and like bringing through some nice info on like how we can best navigate those. But just in general, like many of us are experiencing difficulties right now, like maybe lifelong things that have been like creeping in the background or like coming back to be transformed. And the reason that they're doing that is because now it's a great time to do that. So the universe is not punishing us or anything. Like when something comes up, it's you can like take it as your higher self is telling you that, hey, like pay attention, like now it would be a really good time to address this. And yeah, like you can take that opportunity and like work with the opportunity and overcome it much more quickly. And also what we have been doing in the transmutation and transformation, like you can apply this to almost, I think, everything. So it will assist you in your journey. And also, of course, like when we have to like resolve stuff in our day-to-day life, it requires direct action most of the time. But yeah, like you can't resolve everything by meditating in a way. You have to interact with people and like resolve stuff in the physical too. You have to be proactive. But yeah, like with these types of meditations and transformations can really help you with that as well. Because especially if we have some kind of deep karmic connection to someone or something, it's usually very scary or difficult to like deal with that. And those patterns like always like come up whenever you have to like address something like that. And it can be very difficult. And like each and every one of us has our Achilles heel, and that's perfectly all right. Like that's how we work. But yeah, like these transmutations can help you with that. So it doesn't mean that you will not feel it or it will not come up. And it doesn't mean that difficult stuff will not come up. So they will, but they don't have to be difficult. You can still address them, and you will be able to overcome them much more easily. Like that's the point. And also like to anyone who is like new to the spiritual journey, like I know like some people have this like misconception about this whole spiritual stuff that, oh, if I'm going to be so advanced spiritually, I'm not going to experience bad stuff in my life, or I'm not going to have difficulties. And that's not true. Like regardless of like how advanced you are on your path, you're still going to encounter challenges, difficulties, and tragedies, or whatever life throws at you. But like the only difference is that you work with those situations and challenges in a different way. So don't succumb to them, or you don't, I know, like address them in a negative way, or choose to ignore them, which is also one of the worst things that you can do many times. But rather you like take the challenge head on, and you are able to transform it. And it's not something that you will have to like, how do you say, I think it's, you call it like kick the can down the road or something. But you like recognize the challenge and choose to work with it. Like that's very powerful. And that's like the best first step that you can ever take. And these tools that we're doing almost on a weekly basis, like are there to assist you with that, to assist you through the whole process, basically. And yeah, like, and another good advice from me, yeah, like the more you do these meditations, the transmutations, like be creative. Like there is not a one fixed way of doing these stuff. Like let yourself, yeah, like unleash your creative self. Like be creative, because like all, I wouldn't say like all spiritual people, but just in general, like if you're, I wouldn't say like spiritual, but yeah, like if you're spiritually oriented and you're into meditation and stuff, then basically like that part of your brain that deals with creativity, abstract concepts will become much more advanced and much more well trained. And thus new things will open up to you. And don't be afraid to use your creativity, especially when you're like meditating or doing some kind of energy work, because like through your creativity and imagination, which is a great thing, yeah, but don't indulge in it in a non-good way. But yeah, like, yeah, and also your imagination is also your higher self communicating to you new ideas or bringing stuff to your attention, basically. So be creative, be joyful, and be very light. And with that, see, Jenny has written something. So Jenny, my car repeatedly broke down, got repaired, then died. Okay, so there's no saving it. I then bought a new car. The one down yesterday. Wow. All my joints hurt and my legs ache terribly. During meditation, a negative past incident came up. Oh, I worked through this incident during this meditation. It was hard. I kid you not. My body isn't aching at all right now. Thank you. Wow, awesome. Thank you. I had no idea my body was still holding on to that past trauma. Yeah, like that's a great point. Like whatever happens to us, like we store that in our body. Like there are also like very many scientific research kind of has been done on this. I didn't go very deep into it, but especially like they observed this stuff with children, when you're like developing, but also like later on in your life, like pathways, like neural pathways in your body, like connect and disconnect and form in a specific way depending on what you have experienced in your life. So yeah, like our body's holding on to a lot of stuff. And yeah, like if you don't do your energy maintenance, if you like don't address these things, then we carry all that luggage with us, and they can accumulate, and they can also form some kind of physical sickness as well. Like, yeah, like the first symptom could be like inflammation in different parts of the body. Like that's also a sign of like built up stuff in your system. That's how your body is like letting you know that, hey, there's a lot of built up energy in these parts and you should do something about it because it's going to cause some problems down the line. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining. I had an awesome time, and thank you for all the wonderful things that you have written in. And I'm so happy that the meditation has worked, Jenny. Awesome. Okay, so sending all of you much love, and I hope to see many of you next week as well. Have a wonderful weekend and see you soon. And enjoy